Welcome to Some Would Say.
Part 2 of this recording.
We ran a little over.
I'm going to cut this and put it in the beginning.
We had a surprise guest last episode, a.k.a. 2 hours ago.
We really hope you enjoyed it.
So welcome to episode 8.
Well, yeah, that would be 8, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Thank you, Math. We're glad you made it through the first hour. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sticking it out.
And thanks for staying tuned for this second parter.
Have you ever watched a television show that just got flat out canceled, like right in the middle, and that you just were like totally pissed off about getting canceled, or ended on a horrible note and needed to have more closure?
I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I know that online a lot of people felt that way about, I think, Firefly.
Oh, I had a guy ask me if people look at me and they think I watched Firefly, but I never watched it and I don't know anything about it.
I wanna really rally against it right now. A lot of people said you'd really enjoy Firefly, so it's on Netflix, and the wife and I watched episode 1. We didn't make it 15 minutes in before we were like, this is fucking bullshit.
The wife did?
We both were in sync
Deborah
and
is
said,
a different kind of nerd from you. She's a total full-blown nerd, but a different kind of nerd. So I would have assumed Deborah would be into Firefly.
We go well together, and that a lot of times we can watch something and both be like, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, that's good at least.
So we got 15 minutes in and we were like, what the fuck is happening in this show? This is not good. This is bad acting, bad execution. It deserved to be canceled after, 9 episodes or whatever. Everybody's like,
it was only 9 episodes.
Bring back
for
Firefly!
real?
Bring back Firefly! Like, fuck Firefly. Okay, I watched the first episode. It didn't grab me. It's not gonna grab me. It's a shit show. It's shit. Well, what show are you talking about that got canceled?
It's a show that you're not appreciative of.
Game of Thrones?
No, definitely not canceled. Series finale on Sunday, actually. I can't believe that it's already the season finale is this Sunday.
Last episode was shit.
No, it wasn't. And you're fucking stupid. Yeah. I need you to shut your mouth right now.
I like that.
I'm talking about
crows before hoes.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's awesome.
It's fucking sweet when she gets that arrow and that kid just looks at him and gives him a nod.
Like, I got you. Yeah.
He's like,
spoiler alert.
So, fucking a picture of that
Egret
kid.
dies.
A picture of that kid standing there with the bow, and it's crows before hoes. I'm like, that's fucking brilliant.
I was the best archer in my town. Were you? Apparently. He did it, didn't he?
He did.
No,
so what show?
It's Arrested Development.
Fuck that show.
I know. It got picked up by Netflix,
It
though.
did, and I hear it's horrible there because they have to focus on different characters each time because of shooting schedules and the different things that the
that's just how that was the best execution of picking it back up.
Look, I couldn't even make it through the first season. It was so bad.
You hate David Cross, though.
I do hate David Cross.
Is a pretty substantial part of that show.
He's very bad.
You don't care for the other guy, too, with the Mr. Show. Was that what it was called?
Mr. Show, yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, you don't care for Bob.
They're
right?
a duo and they suck, yeah. I don't like them.
See, I'm the opposite.
I don't think they're funny. I don't subscribe to their brand of humor with air quotes.
What cartoon shows did you watch as a kid?
Looney Tunes.
Animaniacs? Did you watch Animaniacs?
I watched Animaniacs.
What about Nickelodeon? Were you a Nickelodeon
I like
guy?
Nickelodeon, yeah. Doug, Rugrats.
Stickly.
I don't know what that is.
You don't remember
Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's Modern Life.
All those shows. I really enjoyed those shows.
I liked Rocko's Modern Life until Kyle Fultz in the 5th grade started calling me heifer. Right? And then I was like, ew, that means a cow. Thank you, Kyle Fultz. Are you setting the porn out? Just to look at?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
but Arrested Development's bad.
For you.
No,
It's insanely clever.
It got canceled for a reason.
It didn't.
I really kind of side with the networks when they cancel things. I feel like ratings are important, and if people don't watch, it's because it's bad.
Well,
And it
sometimes
deserves
it's
to be
because
canceled.
of poor advertising and not getting it out there. Nobody knew about Arrested Development
It's because
for
it's
a
bad.
really long time.
Nobody should know about it. Nobody should have been subjected to that bullshit.
You're an idiot.
Come on, dog, where you at? Get this fucking fly.
She's busy working on
Licking
the other
herself.
one. If you could, you would.
Yeah.
You absolutely
Yeah,
would.
for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Is that cannibalism, you think?
Self-fellatio?
Self-fellatio.
Autofellatio.
Oh.
That's what they call it.
Called. Yeah.
I've looked into it.
Well, you definitely don't have the spine capacity.
Mm-mm. No, and from what I've read, it's not worth it. It's just being able to bend that way and the amount of work it takes to get to that point.
A lot of yoga.
The reward is just not worth it.
Well, not if you have a wife. I mean, if you were like some fucking hideous chud that just couldn't find anybody. Though there is Craigslist.
And
like,
hookers.
someone can get you off. Rest in peace, David Carradine. Kung Fu, that was a show that got canceled that was decent.
Didn't see it.
It was decent. You should check it out.
In a similar vein, but not the same, I dislike when a manga gets discontinued here in America.
When it's still going in its original country.
It happens in Japan, but case in point, we'll go with case in point. Hitman Reborn, excellent, really good manga. The anime was quite good, but there's a lot of filler in the anime, and they had a lot of slice of life bullshit to carry it through to 203 episodes, where they ended it before the story was all the way over, but they ended it at a good part. There's what they call story arcs in manga. Books where
yeah.
There'll be different stories.
It's fluff.
In the
It's
manga.
fluff.
No, not fluff. I'm talking about like there'll be like in Hitman Reborn, there's the 10 years future arc where they go 10 years in the future, and then that story ends, and they there's a next chapter, as it were, to the story. So I think they get about 3 story arcs in the anime, and then they end it at the end of a story arc, which is beautiful because it's a good place to end it. Now, obviously, you want to know what happens next to the characters and where they develop, but that's a great place to end the story if you're going to end the anime. Don't end it in the middle. Don't end it while there's, in your middle of a fucking decisive battle. But you end it at the end of the story, and it's fine. The anime ended in a great place. What happened over here was Viz was translating and publishing the manga over here, and I was buying it. And I think it made about 16 volumes, and then 17 was supposed to come out, and then it just never did. And it didn't get rescheduled to come out. It didn't get delayed. It just didn't come out. And I emailed them numerous times and asked them, hey, what happened? Why won't you finish this? And I now have 16 volumes of a manga that I can never complete on my shelf, even though it went to completion in Japan. Like, it's over. It's over in Japan.
Kill you.
They finished it. And I read the scanlations, so I got the story, and I know how the story ends, and it was fucking awesome. But my collection will forever be incomplete because Viz refuses to finish the North American publication.
Can't you find another provider? Is that the only one?
No. They have the license.
Oh.
So, and they might say something like, well, it wasn't well received, we didn't sell enough copies. Well, I call bullshit, because there's a thing in publishing these days which is called on-demand publishing. So they don't have to create the story. All they have to do is translate it and bring it over. Now, you can do that and offer it on demand and say, okay, Matt, you want volume 17. Well, we're going to print on demand, is what it's called, print on demand. So they print whenever somebody orders it. Now, that's not mass-produced, so the profit margin is much lower. But I would gladly pay $2, $3, $4, $5 more per volume just to be able to finish the goddamn series.
How many
Easily, I
other
would say,
people would do that, though?
Some companies do print on demand because they're small companies. They get the license for something from Japan, they bring it over, but they don't know what the market's going to be, so they don't want to mass produce.
But
they don't want to
already
mass
have
publish, 200,000 copies and only sell 100 copies, and then they're sitting on a bunch of copies they didn't sell, and that's all loss. Well, you can do print on demand, which some companies do, where I would go online and say, I'd like volume 17, and so they would print it and send it to me, and I would have to pay like $15 to $20 a volume, where I can get it for $10 if it's mass produced. And I'm willing to pay that. So I've emailed Viz numerous times and said, print on demand, bitch. You've got a few series that you've stalled and canceled. You have the license. Give up the license or print on demand. I will gladly... Fans have scanlated, which means scanned it and translated it for free online. I've already read the end. I know how it ends. So you don't even have to pay somebody to translate it. Just steal the shit online, because that's illegal anyway. It's a gray area. They don't have... The people online who did it don't have the license. They don't have the right to distribute it.
For it, yeah.
So nobody could fucking cry foul if Viz just grabbed the scanlations and paid nobody to translate it and just took the translations that are online.
So why don't...
Put it in there and print it on demand for me, so I can finish my goddamn manga collection of Hitman Reborn, because it's fucking good.
It seems like that would be profitable. Why haven't they done that?
Oh, because they don't listen to me. Nobody listens to me.
No.
The same way with Kurohime, which is easily a less popular manga, and I understand that it was probably very poorly received here, but they did 14 volumes. The 15th was scheduled and never came out, and I never can get a fucking straight answer about, are you going to continue? I mean, at this point we're 3 years after, so they're not going to continue. It's clearly been canceled.
Oh, that sucks.
But my collection is incomplete, and as a collector, an incomplete collection drives me fucking insane. Knowing that my collection will continue to be incomplete forever.
Well, and also
annoying.
Possible future manga.
Yeah, I know, it scares me, because now I don't want to get into a manga.
I wish all of these viewers / listeners just saw the terror in your eyes
It's
when
terrifying.
you said it scares me.
Because, like, we'll say Maggie, which is Magi, but, man, the Japanese don't have a soft G, so it's Maggie, which is a really excellent story. And I'm buying the volumes. We're up to volume 6 now, and I have that fear that people will stop buying it, and we'll get to volume 10 or whatever, and we'll never finish the story.
Have you told Viz that as well? That
I have voiced my concern that stopping any series is detrimental to their sales in other series, because now we don't know. Will you continue the series? Should I even waste my time buying the volumes?
Does Viz have enough money to not care about you?
They don't care about me. Here's their thing. They think it's a good idea to go the digital route with digital manga. But that's bullshit, because those are ones and zeros. They're bits. And copying those bits costs nothing. It's negligible. Oh, your shit, dog.
That was an over-the-laptop hop. I hope you saw that.
It was pretty impressive. They want to sell digital manga for half the price of print manga. Now, you're making the print manga anyway, so it's already translated. That cost is already covered. You've already paid somebody to translate it. You've already paid the people to typeset it, to block out the Japanese and put in English. That's already paid for, so now you're just digitizing it. And you want to charge me half the price of what I would pay for the print to have a digital manga, when you're going to put the print out anyway, and I'm going to buy that. I'm not buying digital bullshit. And plus, when you print...
Have you bought the digital bullshit, though?
No.
I mean, okay. But have other people?
Yeah.
Well, then
Not
why?
that many, though. There's a lot of people like me on Twitter.
Oh.
Because whenever Viz says, we'll buy the digital, I view the comment thread, and it's fucking hilarious.
A lot of people...
Digital sucks, print's better. Fuck
Right.
you. You print 100,000 copies of something, right?
Right.
You need 100,000 copies. And that costs money. The paper costs money. The printing costs money. The ink costs money. The color costs money. Everything costs money. For every one more that you print is extra money you have to spend to make that volume.
Right.
Digital, if 100,000 people
nearly
buy it,
free.
you're just making copies of the bits. It costs whatever it costs to keep it on your server, which is negligible. So, if 100,000 people make it or buy it, your profit margin is huge. 200,000 people, your profit margin is sky high. Now, in print, if 100,000 people buy it and you print 100,000 copies, you got a good profit. You got to make a second printing, so you print another 100,000. Only 50,000 people buy it. Now you're sitting on 50,000. That's a loss. So they want to go digital, and I get that because the profit margins are stupid high. But what they charge for it is stupid. You could charge $1 per volume and still make stupid bank. And they want to argue, well, you don't understand licensing fees and translators. And I say, I do understand.
Yeah.
You're making print versions of it. That work's already paid for. The work is already fucking paid for. Every copy you make of this one thing you've done costs you nothing now. You do it in print, it costs you something. I get that. That's cost. That's manufacturing cost. But in digital, there's no real cost other than electricity, which is pennies. This whole thing, it's not interesting, but it's annoying.
It's semi-interesting. I mean, it just sounds like corporate America bullshit, you know.
I worry that Kurosaki Corpse Delivery Service is not going to get continued by Dark Horse, even though they've done a great job with Gantz. I really enjoy that, and I'm sure it's a big seller.
It's depressing, though, that things that you have emotionally invested yourself in you're not gonna have any closure with.
Yeah, well, things that I'm obviously ready to just throw my money at them for. They just don't want my money.
And it sounds like loads of peeps are willing to throw their money at you for as well.
They don't want the money. Do you have a word you hate?
Oh, I forgot about that. I always have words that I hate.
I have something similar to a word I hate.
Okay.
But I thought if you had a word you hate, we could start with that.
Well, I always have a word I hate because I'm a hater. I just hate.
Is it cream?
No, but it might be now.
Espresso.
It is espresso. That is the exact word I thought of. How'd you know that?
I think we already did espresso.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Wow.
nailed like 3 of them in the first segment of words you hate.
Definitely the number one, though, offender. Oh, God.
Coupon.
You shut it right now. We can move on.
Here's what I hate is when people mispronounce words. And they
like
do it.
Espresso.
And,
Ooh. When
and
people
they think
say
they're doing it right.
especially, that's
niche.
a bad one.
Niche is my current.
Instead of niche.
No, niche is the correct
But
pronunciation.
people say niche.
People do say niche.
Right.
And I want to punch them in the fucking face.
I think
the
people
internet
just
exists.
always want to feel French.
All you got to do is type in niche. And Google will tell you how to
N-I-C-H-E,
fucking
correct?
pronounce it.
Is that how you spell it?
Yeah. It's niche. It's niche.
In English. In English, yeah.
At the risk of blowing another one that we could do next time, cache.
Like C-A...
C-A-C-H-E.
Oh, okay.
Cache. Like I have a cache of weapons hidden in my butt. It's not cache. Cache is a word.
I've never heard anybody say it.
Some people do say it cache, and they gotta be fucking punched.
That.
Cache is a word, but it doesn't mean the same goddamn thing as cache. When people are talking about cache, like I've got
what
a cache.
What does cache mean?
It's like hard to define things on the spot. Let's see. Cache is like if you say, well, that person has a certain cache about them. So it's like a way they carry themselves.
I know context.
I like saying like reading that book carries with it a certain cachet. Like
yeah, I understand.
It's very pretentious and fucking stupid. But
it sounds like it would.
Cache.
Be. Anything with an A on the end is going to be.
If you're talking about
pretentious,
a deposit of things, that's cache.
It's cache.
And niche.
Oh.
Nice. Niche is not niche. If you say it's a very niche market, I will punch you in the fucking jaw if you say it in front of me because it's niche. It's a very niche market.
I do remember I think in 7th grade it's not called English. What's it called? Writing, maybe, or what's
Spanish?
No. Yeah, close. She did say niche, for sure.
Niche.
Yeah.
That's the correct way to say it.
Yeah. But I hear a lot of people saying niche, and I think it's just people thinking that they're well read, and that's what they say. Niche.
Niche.
That's fun, though, that
Yeah,
you
well,
came up with a word that you hate.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I was listening to a podcast and they said niche, and
Oh,
I thought, fuck
I'm
you
not
idiots.
listening to this anymore.
I can't
Unless it
listen.
was Smodcast, you would have made an exception. Let's see, what other words do I hate? So many.
Kevin Smith does do that from time to time, mispronounce things, but he prefaces it with that he's a fucking idiot. He owns up to the fact that he's an idiot, so it's okay when he makes those mistakes. Because he doesn't think he's fucking
I'm
smart.
really okay with people being stupid.
He's like, I'm a fucking
knowing
idiot.
that they're
And then he
stupid.
makes mistakes, and I can forgive him because he knows he's an idiot. If you know you're an idiot,
I don't-
make all the
yeah.
fucking mistakes you want to make.
Absolutely.
If I'm an idiot. I say it right now. I'm an idiot. Now I should be forgiven for all mistakes I make.
But you're not actually an idiot.
I'm not, though.
So, mistakes that you make should be
Uh,
scrutinized.
Yes, do feel free to berate me at length if I make a mistake. I want to be corrected.
Oh, and then...
I don't make fucking mistakes.
And then...
So correct me if I do.
Oh, yeah, do it. And then watch him troll your fucking dick ass. Dick ass. That's a word I hate.
Dick
That I just made up.
Oh, Shakespeare over here.
Just making up shit.
Combining two words. Now
Oh,
you're making
man.
shit up.
Dick ass. Dick ass would be a good word, though, if it were a word. Should call old Bill.
Ooh, there were shootings in Vegas.
Ooh, that's the acronym of your future child.
So did
Shootings
you
in
hear
Vegas.
about the shootings in Vegas? I guess they killed like 2 cops and then killed
oh,
themselves
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a
But there was a
school shooting
potential
too this
in
week.
like Oregon, right?
Yeah,
Lots of shootings.
yeah.
Yay, America.
Yay, guns.
Um,
Ugh, God.
the thing
Please
that got
stop
me about the
that.
Vegas shooting, which made me start thinking, was that there was apparently a manifesto involved as well, or a
Another
potential
one?
manifesto. And I thought, good God, I
You
really
should write one
I want
just
to
in
write a
case.
manifesto.
I know. Every time I hear manifesto, I'm like, man, I really should write some of my thoughts down. Just in case I ever go nuts. Someone's like, oh, this makes sense
Oh, boy.
now.
I thought
Oh,
to
you're
myself,
getting kissy.
I thought to myself, everybody's doing it. They're writing manifestos and shooting people. I don't want to shoot people, but I could
Well-
write a manifesto. But then I thought, this podcast kind of is my manifesto.
Oh.
So when I
Some
go
would
ape
say
shit,
it's the manifesto for the people. For the real people.
this is Farley Davidson.
This is Farley, not Farley Davidson, you piece of shit.
He's not a guest on our podcast because he won't fucking talk.
Because he's a
He's a
dog.
good boy.
And dogs don't talk.
He's a good boy, though.
He is a good boy and he loves Matt.
Do you like porn, Farley?
Well, he likes gay porn, not
Just lick my
lesbian
fucking
porn.
glasses. God damn it. Now I can't see.
Well, too bad there's not like 6 faucets in this house. Don't you dare, he's too young. Too young for that.
Alright. What do you have? Do you have something?
I actually wanted to talk a little bit about dogs because you talked about not being a dog mom.
Dogs aren't family members.
That's what you say.
They're pets.
But if Isosceles died, I mean, I know when Tumor died, you weren't really that broken up
I
about
won't be
it.
broken up when Isosceles dies because she's a pet. And they have very short lifespans. And you need to go in knowing that.
I do know that, but I still will be broken up about it because I'm not a goddamn sociopath or
Sociopath.
Sociopath is the correct term for that.
Yeah.
Most of us aren't. Do you know that?
I think most of us don't consider ourselves moms of dogs or grandmoms of dogs or dog moms or whatever the fucking bullshit was you said.
Maybe the people that don't actually want real children do consider that.
No.
Do consider
Doesn't make it right.
themselves. Why not?
Because they're dogs.
You raise them, you teach them, you feed them, you bathe them, you clothe them sometimes. I don't clothe my dogs. You put a roof over their heads.
I stand firm on they're not people.
Do you? They aren't people. That is true. But I care about. If I had a child, I probably would care about them less than
Did you
I
give
care
birth
about
to
my.
this dog?
I wish.
You're
That'd
not
be
a dog
the
mom.
shit. Their parents abandoned them. All 3 of these dogs.
Are they rescues?
Yes.
That's why they suck.
Yeah. Is that why you're petting one with your foot right now? Because they suck. You don't want it to know that you like it. Want to have some power over it.
I'm flipping it off. It doesn't even know what that means.
No,
It's
it
so
doesn't.
dumb.
Neither does a child.
Child knows.
No, a
My
child
child
has
will know.
no idea. When it's maybe 12 and can make a decision to murder someone.
Can't wait to flip my child off.
Oh, I can't wait to flip your fucking child off either.
So, MC Chris had a song on one of his early albums called MC
Maybe you
Chris
should preface
Owns.
this by what MC Chris is. Because I don't think MC Chris is that mainstream.
He's not mainstream, and he'll never be mainstream. He doesn't want it bad enough, and he's made some poor decisions.
Do you know that jerry-rigged is also a derogatory term, not just
For who?
inner-rigged? For Germans. It's a German thing.
Oh, gives a fuck.
Really, though, you can say what you want about the Germans. They've
Yeah,
done
they've
enough.
lost all their rights.
Yeah, you can talk all the shit you want about the Germans. Sorry,
Current
go ahead.
Germans are pretty awesome, though. But
Solar
they can't,
power,
They can't be mad about
all
anything.
for it.
They've lost all rights to
No.
be mad about anything.
But, after they took down the Berlin Wall, they became pretty cool.
Whatever. But anyway, MC Chris is a nerdcore rapper. He was the voice. He did some work on cartoon shows on Adult Swim. He was the voice of Hesh on
Adult
C-Lab.
Swim, or
He was the voice-
Aqua Teen a lot,
He was
right?
the voice of Young Carl on Aqua Teen, the voice of MCP Pants, Sirloin, and Little Brittle.
Hey!
He did raps on those episodes, and they were good.
Did he do the intro rap to Aqua Teen?
No, that's Schooly D.
Okay.
Is that enough background on MC Chris? I've been to an MC Chris
I'm
show.
familiarized now.
Anyway, MC Chris on one of his early albums had a song called MC Chris Owns, and it went a little something like, MC Chris owns, I want to go to an MC Chris show, but he doesn't tour, so in the meantime, I'm going to memorize all of his rhymes. His rhymes. It was great. His early albums are excellent. But now, MC Chris blows. I don't want to go to an MC Chris show, because he doesn't tour here, though.
He
snubbed.
tours now?
He has, but I've been to 2 of his shows. He has come to Indianapolis or Bloomington, but these days he's snubbing Indiana completely.
As a lot of artists do.
Which is the beginning of it starts my dislike for MC Chris. What continues my dislike for MC Chris is that Dungeon Master of Ceremonies is arguably his best album. That's where he peaks. Every song on there is gold.
And what year was that?
I don't know.
Around.
2000.
Give me a guesstimate.
2009 or 10.
Okay.
That's the album.
Really? Within the last 4 years?
That's the album that has the song Weed on it. W-I-I-D. It's a play off the Nintendo Wii and Weed. Dungeon Master of Ceremonies, easily his best album. His best song ever, in my opinion, not my humble opinion, because when people say in my humble opinion, they're not being humble.
They don't really mean humble.
And
yeah.
fuck them. I go on record right now saying if you say in my humble opinion, if you say IMHO, that's kind of okay. Because I interpret it as in my honest opinion. Which, obviously your opinion should be honest all the time,
I've never known what IMHO meant.
A lot of people interpret it as in my humble opinion. And if you're saying in my humble opinion, you need to be shot in the fucking face because you're being anything but humble when you're saying in my humble opinion.
If it's your opinion, it's almost the exact opposite of humble. Isn't it? It's saying like, this is what I think and this is right.
This all ties together. So in my opinion, my non-humble and definitely honest, because it should go without fucking saying that it's honest, unless otherwise noted, is that Weed is his best song ever. The beat is fucking insane. It's so good. The lyrics are fucking undeniably awesome. So he peaks at Dungeon Master of Ceremonies, which is an excellent album name as well. His next album is MC Chris is Dead. I really enjoyed that album as well. Not as good as DMOC, but good. MC Chris Goes to Hell follows, and there are a few good tracks on there. Then he starts doing this Marshmallow Playground, which is a children's CD. So he's rapping with no curses, rapping about brushing your teeth, rapping about bedtime stories, rapping about bullshit.
Just trying to make money.
And I'm like, who the fuck are you? What did you do with MC Chris? So then it goes on, he's got a couple EPs, which are pretty good, some remixes of old tracks, pretty good. He does Race Wars, not that great. Listenable, not that great. Then he's doing Marshmallow Campground at some point, which is another fucking children's album, which, why the fuck are you doing that? Stop that.
Money.
His last album, MC Chris Forever, with like 3 or 4 R's. I listened to it. It's dog shit. It's complete dog shit. MC Chris has been continually becoming lame. This tops the fucking cape. I listened to like the first half of it. He's got like 6 songs about Ghostbusters. Now, is it a Ghostbusters album? Because fuck that. And here's another thing. This is what really, 2 songs in, his like second track. And I could be wrong, so I'm just going to admit that right now. I'm not saying it is the second track in, but I think it's the second track. He's got a song where he's basically denouncing weed. He's saying how you shouldn't smoke because it makes you lazy, makes you non-ambitious, this, that, and the other thing.
So he got clean, is
He
what happened.
quit drinking and quit smoking, which is fine. That's okay.
Right.
To make a song about why you shouldn't smoke is disingenuous. Your best song was about weed. You open up this album with a song about how you shouldn't smoke weed because it makes you lazy, makes you... I know a number of people who get high and get shit done. It doesn't make everyone lazy.
No.
It doesn't make everyone
No,
not ambitious. Just because you have the experience that it made you a sack of shit doesn't mean everybody else is
a sack of shit
fucking
that
pile
write some songs
of sack of shit that smokes and
and
does
at
nothing.
the very least made that motherfucker creative, so he should at least talk about that.
Right?
Yeah.
But to make that song, it's everything that's wrong with the propaganda that comes at us about why cannabis is bad. Because it's not. And he makes a song that... He flipped the fucking script like, don't smoke weed, everybody.
That's what a 12-step program will do to
Fuck
you.
you.
Is...
But it's just... It's depressing. Because I want him to be good. It's not like I go in thinking, this is going to suck. I go in thinking, what's he going to hit me with now? And it's a bunch of bullshit. And it's fine to not smoke. It's fine to not drink. It's preferable. Alcohol kills 1 person every 10 seconds.
Does it?
But to then go on the offensive against cannabis, all the time
Because
go on the
it
offensive
did
against
this
alcohol. It's bad.
For one specific person, when you're reaching millions of people,
It's dangerous.
I agree.
Because
it's definitely
cannabis has-
propaganda.
definite medicinal
Propaganda.
benefits for people. And it
Sounds
to
like
me,
another children's album.
right? To me, it's obvious that MC Chris has fallen off. He's not good, and people want to say, "Well, he's still the man. He's still making dough. He's still cool," but he's not.
Well, for these straight edge fucking motherfuckers now.
Here's another thing. He tried to launch this. He did a Kickstarter so that he could make a pilot for the MC Chris cartoon. Right? He met his goal. He made the pilot. I watched it. It was okay. He shopped it around to networks. No one wanted anything to fucking do with it. They were like, this sucks. So it didn't get picked up. So he launched another Kickstarter, which I meant to look into to figure out whether
So he
made the goal.
wasted all that Kickstarter money.
Yeah, no. So
Wow.
he raised
Good.
like $70,000 the first time to make the pilot. Then he asked for $200,000 to make a full episode 1, and that was like 2010, 2011. Here we are, 2014. Where's your cartoon at, bitch?
First of all,
You're not good.
what world do we live in that he doesn't have $70,000 to make his own goddamn
We live in
pilot?
a world where he sucks and does local shows, and only 50 people show up to the show, so he's not making money.
Wow.
He's
He
independent.
seems
He's
like
not making money.
He seems like he would.
He should,
Enough people
because his
dig
old
him, I
albums
think.
were fucking awesome. And I'm not going to take that away from him.
Well, and everyone knows him from Aqua Teen. At least Adult Swim has made enough money that he should
First
make
album,
enough money.
Life's a Bitch and I'm a Pimp, was available for free on his website forever. You could just go on his website and download that album. You never had to pay. It was all good. I think he now charges for it like a dick. But it was free back in the day, and I got it from his website. From his website. I didn't torrent it. I didn't fucking pirate it. Knowing is half the hassle. Excellent album. Really good songs on there. Excellent title for an album.
Good name,
Right?
Yeah.
Eating's Not Cheating. Excellent title for an album. Excellent album.
Sorry.
I feel like I may be skipping one, but he re-released Eating's Not Cheating on a label. And then he got dropped from the label, or he quit the label, or whatever. He switched his DJ around. Dungeon Master of Ceremonies, epic good stuff.
He sounds a little bipolar.
He's not good anymore.
That's.
And I think people need to come to terms with that. I got in an argument with somebody on Facebook because they thought he was fucking awesome still, and I'm like, no.
He seemed his
He's not. He's not good. Furthermore, he has a song. this is on Megan's status, but anyway, it's on Megan's status, and this dude's defending MC, and I'm like, he made a song against weed, and she's like, what? I was like, let that sink in. Let that fucking sink in. That the dude who smoked and made excellent albums is now anti-weed.
And now he's making shit.
So I'm pretty sure I could just fucking drop the mic there because argument over.
Bing!
But it went on and on.
Argument.
And it's like,
I think, if you're knocking against something that made you really creative and actually speak to people,
it's okay to quit.
Yeah.
You don't need to smoke. You don't need to get high to live. You don't need to get high to be creative. Get away. You don't need to get high to be creative.
She's so happy. Look at her.
But to rally against it is disingenuous. You're doing more harm than good because there are obvious benefits. It just it breaks my heart a little. Is what I'm saying. My heart is broken a little when MC Chris makes a song denouncing the thing that brought him all the fame and accolades he ever got. Fet's Vet, fucking gold.
I don't know. What do you think about a creep?
Ooh, do you have a creep?
Perhaps. So, I don't remember this because I think I saved it a while ago and it was, I'm probably a little drunk right now. But this was in the Casual Encounters.
Casual Encounters.
Yeah, and if none of you are familiar with the Casual Encounters part of the Craigslist section, it is pretty much solely for hooking up purposes. And this guy just seemed ultra creepy to me.
Is this gay or straight?
Well.
Alright, part of the mystery.
Well.
Alright, I won't spoil it.
I will tell you, though, that the subject is, all I want is ass.
Alright, that's still vague.
This guy's 35. He has a big heart.
Like it's oversized and he has a medical issue?
He's probably got heart disease. He's 5'11" and married. 35-year-old, stocky, married,
right, well,
dominant bull.
Dominant bull? What does that mean? Can you
all
explain?
Top, with an anal addiction, and a thick 7-foot cock. I think he meant 7-inch, but
Did he spell out foot?
No, he put 7 dash.
One line?
1 dash.
That's foot. Oh, Jesus.
I think he thinks it means inch. I hope.
Yeah, let's hope he thinks it means
to call
inch.
Guinness.
He needs to call somebody.
7-foot cock.
He's bigger than him.
Like a toilet paper roll thick, which, that's that's fairly thick, but that's not like insane thick.
Not insane thick. I'd say that's average thick.
This guy's like, I'm going to say above average. I mean, I've seen more cocks than you.
Have you?
I've seen, I hope, many more cocks than you have. Like a toilet paper roll thick. Looking for a nice, tight ass to fuck while I'm here in Indy this weekend. I prefer younger, smooth, twink, boy pussy.
Oh, so it's gay.
No. Boy is spelled with B-O-I.
But twink is a gay thing.
Hold on.
Alright. I'm sorry.
But I'm horny, and ass is ass. I can host in my motel off of Emerson Avenue. Write it down.
That's near me.
Right? Okay. Send pics if you got them. Looking to do this ASAP. Nighttime works best for me. So if you're 110% clean, D&D free, as am I, and I'm pretty sure that means disease and drug. So like they don't do drugs and they don't have chlamydia
yet.
Right. Then contact me and bring that submissive
THAN.
Oh duh. I wouldn't have said then.
Christ.
I would have said then. Then contact me and bring that submissive Lil with the apostrophe after Lil.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuckhole over here so I can ride that ass. or I can come, C-U-M, to you. Let me know, Mr. X. Seeking transvestite.
Like the whole time I'm like, no, he wants a dude. And then he buried the lead on that. He definitely buried the lead.
No, you're really in it until the end.
I mean, it's like he's asking for one thing, and at the end he's like, no, it's this other thing.
Well, there's one exception.
You were wrong to think this.
You must be a transsexual.
He's like, I want boy pussy. I want a twink. Small twink. Tight ass. Oh. Transvestite.
I forgot this one part. Later edit.
Oh, there's so much wrong with that.
I love Craigslist, though.
That's great. I mean, I thought that I'd be able to have a discussion with you most of the way through this where we could discuss whether he wanted a boy.
No, that's why I kept telling you.
Then he put it on fucking Front Street at the end. So he didn't put it on Front Street. He put it on Back Street at the end.
He wants it Back Street.
He's like, by the way, transvestite. That's what I'm looking for.
That's all I'm looking for.
So when I said I want boy pussy, I meant transvestite. And I'm pretty sure they like to be called her, but what's the thing?
I think it goes, transvestite to transvestite. I don't think it's exclusive to one type of transvestite. Or transgendered. It really, T on Craigslist could be transgendered or transvestite. But he definitely was a male.
And he has a 7-foot cock. That's dangerous.
7 foot. I mean,
for
a BOI pussy.
That can't be pleasurable for him because he can only ever get just the tip in.
And he's only 5'10".
And good God, the amount of blood it would take
with heart disease,
with a big ass heart. The amount of blood it would take to fill that cock would make him pass out.
Oh man, that's probably why he has heart disease.
That is probably exactly why he has heart disease.
Imagine if my cock were that big. Oh, there's a dog behind me.
Why is it behind me?
Probably because there's a fly behind you.
Fucking weirdo.
It is summertime.
She's stepping on the...
Hey, Farley, could you quit eating goddamn food while we're recording? Hey, buddy.
So he's in town for a short time.
I think that's what it said.
He's definitely at the Motel 6 on Emerson.
Or the Holiday. It's good. Definitely
it's a motel, he said.
It's a motel.
So Motel 6.
Gotta be motel. Right by the Great Times.
Right by the Great Times.
Hey, Farley. Hey, buddy.
That's alright. Ambient noise is fun. Farley Davidson.
No, go fuck yourself.
He's looking for a transvestite.
Mm-hmm.
That's a...
I would have, maybe...
Clearly looking for a dude.
First.
You definitely want to put that first. Because a lot of people are reading this like, I'm a tight little boy. And they're like, oh, I'm not a transvestite yet.
Son of a bitch.
Rough.
That's $20,000 away. Unless I go to Brazil, then it's like $4,000.
Don't step on it.
I don't want to know that.
Put more stuff in I have to cut.
Just work a little harder, lazy. If we could leave in the part where I call you lazy, though, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'll leave that in.
How's Brie Olson looking these days?
These days...
a little haggard. I mean, they only last 4 or 5 years, don't they?
A little worse for the wear.
Well, wouldn't you be? I mean, probably your 200th or so dick. That's probably when you started getting those crow's feet that you got.
Can't believe you got Courtney before the boob job. Is that Evangelina?
Yes, it is. Evangelina Lilly, I think is her name. Evangeline Lilly, is that her name?
No, it's Eva Angelina.
Oh, okay. Evangeline Lilly is who I was thinking of.
I know my porn stars.
What?
What?
I only know a few. I actually don't even watch porn anymore. I think that I'm becoming asexual. I don't hardly masturbate. I don't fucking do anything. I just don't even care about sex anymore.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I've had a lot of sex. I don't really care anymore. Fun to say while my mother has been on the same podcast today.
She's got to count on Jesse.
What?
For the babies.
Oh, she's not counting. I don't want kids, so hopefully... I don't know. Jessie has always wanted kids. She's wanted 5 kids. Dusty, Dallas, Harley, Wyatt, and Maverick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
That's fucking horrible.
Well, she lives in
Does
Texas.
she listen to this?
Not yet.
You should try to get her to listen to this, because that's a fucking terrible idea. All those names. Having kids is fine.
You
Those
know
names
what?
are fucking bad.
Dusty, Dallas, Harley, Wyatt, and Maverick. I think you're probably the only person that is able to say that to her without her punching you directly in the face.
She's probably punched me before. She's a
Yes,
very forward person,
she is.
and we love
Even
her.
more so than me and my mother. Hey, Jekka.
Nothing but love for you.
We
you
miss
guys,
you so much.
You guys gotta stop saying hub. That's really fucking lame.
What?
I hub you. Stop that shit. That's fucking lame.
You're like the only one that's ever recognized that. You know what that means, though, right?
I love you.
Yeah.
Lame.
That's how we say it. That's how we say it.
Just say love.
Hub is more fun.
It hubs you because I don't speak the English the regular way. Ooh.
My sister and I have our own language. So I'm thinking about going as Pam from Archer for Halloween. Because I feel, well, not because I feel, but a number of people feel that I am Pam-like. And I didn't know that until recently.
I'm only going to add to this fire because every
Oh
time
my
I
God.
watch Archer and Pam talks, I'm like, it's Jenna.
Yeah.
I've had that thought numerous times. I'm like, that's Jenna.
Why haven't you said that before?
I don't know.
You are a troll. Why haven't you said that to me
I don't think it's
before?
necessarily troll-like because Pam's an excellent character in the show.
Aw, man.
But
Thank
you
you
are
so
Pam.
much.
Your mannerisms, the way you talk, the forwardness of the things you say, your bluntness, which does not mean sharp.
Right, we found out in episode 2.
You're Pam in that show.
You know what's weird? Did I tell you that I was thinking about going to school for human resources before I even found out people thought that I was Pam? Also, I
You
say
could pull off Pam.
racist a lot like her.
That's a really good show, though, Archer.
It is so good. I have not seen Vice yet because I pretty much only watched Netflix and HBO.
Vice wasn't as good as it could have been.
But I heard
Pam-
it was still really good.
The Pam character is super developed in Vice.
Yeah, they didn't even put her, Amber Nash, they didn't even put her on the credits until like 2 or 3 seasons in, correct? But,
Any of our listeners
still
/
looks
viewers
good.
who watch Archer, Jenna is Pam. If you need to visualize what Jenna is like all the
I
time.
actually kind of look like her too, except my hair is a little darker. That's it. I'm a bigger girl who's not completely hideous, and I say a lot of inappropriate things.
A lot of inappropriate things. That's the main draw, is like, Pam says something inappropriate, and I'm like, Jenna. Jenna would say that.
People at work have started calling it Jen-appropriate. Like, if it's okay to say in front of customers or not. It's usually not.
Jenna-appropriate.
Jen-appropriate. Oh, man.
You want to hear something potentially controversial?
Yes.
Adolf is a
guns?
great name. Unfortunately, it can never be used again.
No, it will never be used again. He kind of killed that motherfucker. Selfish dick. Adolf actually is kind of a pretty name.
It's a fucking excellent name. Do you know why, though?
It incorporates a lot. I mean, okay, let's see. There's D and an L and an F. 3 consonants that aren't readily used. Like
3 stripes.
I think we have different conceptions on why Adolf is a good name.
3 stripes. Adolf Dassler. That's all I gotta say is Adolf Dassler.
I'm not following.
Adi is short for Adolf. Dassler was his last name. Adidas. Adidas. As we say in America, Adidas. It's actually Adidas.
Whoa.
Adi Dassler. Adolf Dassler. What's his
Viewers
name?
/ listeners, you did not just see my mind get blown. But it did just happen.
The creator of Adidas was named Adolf Dassler.
Was a Nazi
He's
sympathizer.
not a Nazi sympathizer, but that's why it's called Adidas. It's Adidas or Adidas.
You're the only one that calls it Adidas.
Well,
everyone else calls it Adidas.
Everyone in America calls it Adidas.
Everyone else
In
calls
Britain,
it
it's
Adidas.
Adidas.
No.
It is.
They call it
I learned
Adidas.
that at soccer camp when a Brit came over to teach us how to play
When
soccer.
one Brit
And he
that was
like,
a
"Oh,
Nazi
you're wearing
sympathizer.
Adidas," and I'm like, "No, I'm wearing Adidas," and he's like, "It's Adidas, Adi Dassler." I'm like, "Oh, right." But that's very true. Creator of the best shoes in the world,
Oh yeah, I still wear Adidas.
easily the best soccer shoes
Oh my God.
in the world.
Have you? I think they have the best cleats too. Like if it's a sport thing, you gotta wear Adidas. The second to, not second to, but like the close follower though, K-Swiss for
This may or may not be true, and I really think it's true because I think I verified it before. But the brand Puma, created by his brother. Yes,
Blue and orange,
Yeah.
or fluorescent orange,
Adidas.
and super comfortable. The only reason that I've like stuck with the Adidas campaign is because they have always supported my arch.
They make soccer cleats, and the new technology was the feet you wear.
Breathable. Look at this. They think about your feet sweating.
They made shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and they modeled the name, the type of shoes they were making as the feet you wear.
Oh.
They tried to make shoes that would fit your feet and be the feet that you wear.
I appreciate them for sport shoes.
Adidas.
Those are my if I ever start to run shoes, but I do wear them for fun.
His
They're
brother
also
created
good
Puma,
looking
Which
shoes.
is also a good brand of soccer shoes. Puma.
Well, when I think Puma, I think of like racing though, like a NASCAR type of shit. They sponsor a lot of NASCAR because they have like the thin type of shoe for people that like cars and shit. But I've always appreciated Adidas, and I think that is partly because of you, because you are known in my phone and to all of our high school and junior high friends as Adiman.
I almost exclusively wore Adidas.
I didn't know that you did not exclusively wear Adidas, because like I have always there are shoes that you don't wear that aren't Adidas now?
My dress shoes aren't Adidas.
Do they make dress shoes?
I don't think
well,
so.
that's not by choice then.
All the shoes I wear regularly are... I have Star Wars Adidas shoes. Adidas did a Star Wars shoe, and my wife got them for me for Christmas or my birthday.
Oh, she does. You know what? Your wife does some pretty thoughtful gifts.
Yeah.
I love it when she tells me about your gifts, and then I know the secret. It makes me feel special. I knew about the turtle before you knew.
Icarus.
No, that's wonderful though. Like, I am a huge supporter of the Converse shoe just because they fit my feet completely.
They're trendy. Good shoes.
I really hate it when people call me trendy. Like,
You're
that's
not trendy.
I
Those
know.
shoes are trendy.
But I've been called trendy.
You suck.
My feet have, thank you. My feet have actually, over the years, conformed to the Converse Chuck All-Star. We're going through it, aren't we? Or at least I did, and then you helped. I'm a Converse girl, though. Like, that's my preferred shoe.
The Converse is a good shoe.
But for my sport
I've
shoe...
always wanted a pair of Chuck Taylors.
What size do you... I bet we have the same size feet.
10.5, 11 in men's.
Oh, yeah, you can wear my shoes all day
I don't
long.
want to wear shoes.
Oh, wait, no, I bet. Really? Are you that big?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's their width that throws them off, because you look a lot smaller in the shoe size.
Oh, that's rough.
Well. Is it?
Do you know about bronies?
Oh, the little pony guys that are...
Yeah. What do you think about adult males who watch My Little Pony?
Well, I think it's weird that they gave themselves a nickname. That there are enough of them to give themselves a nickname.
That is weird, yes.
Yeah. I think it's okay for a few people, but for a culture, I think it's pretty disturbing.
My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic,
It is.
is a show
First of all.
for little girls. Yes or no?
and maybe some adult females, but definitely not adult men.
The definite demographic, though.
Absolutely.
Little girls.
What they aim for, yeah.
I was playing my game on my Android tablet the other day, and I was in the public chat, and somebody was like, does anybody here watch MLP? I happen to know what that means.
I would have thought Major League...
Pussy haters.
What the hell would I have thought? If I had seen MLP, I probably would have thought Major League...
And the trolling began, because anybody watch MLP? And I said, God, I hope not. And he said, haha, I knew you'd say that.
Did ya?
And other people were like, what's MLP? And he was like, does no one else watch it? And I was like, if we're lucky, no one else watches it. And then he had to explain that it's My Little Ponies. And I explained that that's a show for little girls. And he said, I knew you'd say that. But the creator says
first of all,
she makes a show for everyone to enjoy. I'm like, what creator wouldn't say that? Okay?
This guy sounds like a soothsayer, though. He sounds like he knew exactly what you were going to... I think we should be talking about this guy's psychic abilities first.
Why would you not say that your product that you've put out to make money is for everyone? You wouldn't exclude a segment of the audience.
That's what you're trying to say.
But we all know it's for little girls.
Right.
He argued that everyone can enjoy it. I said, okay,
just
one
because they say 5 and up doesn't mean up is upwards of like 114.
And I was saying, one could say that all shows are made for that everyone can enjoy all shows regardless of age. But one would be wrong. Someone called me out on that one shit, and I'm like, you're right. But furthermore, I'd like to go on the record as saying that if you're an adult male who doesn't have daughters and enjoys My Little Ponies...
Probably a pedophile.
Pedophile, thank you.
Gotta be.
Which is where I was going, but you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
You like something that little girls like, you're going to go to conventions of My Little
Enough
Ponies...
to make a nickname out of it.
To see little girls who like My Little Ponies. Alright.
I don't know what we were talking about.
Nothing that can stay in the podcast. The World Cup starts this week.
It's only every 2 years, correct?
4 years.
4?
Yep.
It seems like it's every 2. Is that the Olympics?
No.
The Olympics is every 2.
The Olympics is every 4 as well, but
no.
On a different
winter
schedule.
and summer. It's every 2.
Okay, yeah, if you want to count the winter and then the summer.
You don't count?
It's every 4 years for each of them.
No, it isn't. It's every
in
2 for each of them.
Whatever.
I understand what you're saying now. Okay. But the Olympics happen every 2 years.
They happen, and they suck. The World Cup is now about to begin tomorrow, I believe.
In Brazil? Is it in Brazil?
Brazil is where it's happening.
Where they speak
Portuguese.
I love a Brazilian Portuguese accent, which is different a little bit from the Portuguese that's in Portugal accent. It's a fun little mismatch. Have you... No?
No experience with that.
Cut! Cut that.
I think Brazil plays tomorrow. I was commenting that...
Wait, Brazil is in the World Cup and they are... Wait, Brazil's often in the World Cup. Yeah.
They're pretty good. I'm rooting for Germany. The U.S. has no chance of making it out of our group. Our group is the group of death.
Does David Beckham play for us now?
No.
Did he used to? Did we have
he never
him
played for us. He plays in the MLS over here.
Oh.
But that's more of a publicity stunt than anything.
To get his perfume line out.
Yeah, to get him over here and try to drive ticket sales. I think in L.A. is where he ended up.
And Posh Spice haircuts.
Yeah. But that's the thing about soccer is that regardless of who you play for during regular seasons, the country you're from is who you generally end up playing for.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
So American players increasingly over the past decade have been trying to play over in Europe in the more competitive leagues so they can get better. So they'll try to be stars over there and actually make fucking money playing soccer. But then they come back and they play on the American national team. And part of the controversy this year was that Landon Donovan, easily our best player, was not selected to be on the team this year, which is probably the coach being a fucking jackass. Because you can field a 22-man roster, 11 people play, and there's 3 subs allowed per game. So
that seems like a lot.
14 players that could potentially play per game. You can field a 22-man roster. So even if you're not going to fucking play him, put him on the fucking team.
Bench.
He's a fucking superstar of American soccer. He might have been a falling out with the coach, or the coach is an asshole, or whatever. Regardless, he's like our fucking star. And I get that he's old, and I get that he's played in the last 2 to 3 World Cups, and he's been awesome.
Well, who cares if he's awesome and he can win?
I don't think he can win
Wait,
anymore.
did you say World Cup is 4 years or 2 years?
4 years.
My God, was the South African World Cup just, like, only 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
But, regardless of whether he's still good or not, you want to put him on the fucking team. But the U.S. doesn't have a fucking chance. A snowball's chance in hell, as your mom would say.
Guys. Ooh.
So, we're not going to make it out of the round of death. And I don't care if people are like, oh, you should root for your team. Fuck that. They're not good. Yet. They're getting better. And they may have a chance someday. But they're in with Ghana this year. They're in with, I don't know, Germany or whoever. They're in with a bunch of people that are going to kick their ass. And it's all good because watching the games is always fun regardless of who's playing. Because they made it to the World Cup. So we're in. We're going to go out in the first round, which is fine. So I'm rooting for Germany, because I like Germany, generally.
Except for jerry rigging.
Sure.
Don't really give a shit. I'm telling you, people, Nazi sympathizer, right here.
No.
Psychedelic M.
No.
Adidas.
I'm not a fan of the Nazis. I am hip to the knowledge that the swastika was a Buddhist symbol before it was a swastika, but you
Meaning,
can no
like,
longer
piece of
fucking
shit.
use it.
Well, it had a little variation. It was pretty much the mirror image of it. It was
Sure,
going,
but just like the name Adolf, which can now no longer be used, the swastika can no longer
3
be used.
awesome consonants in one fucking name.
Adolf. That's 2.
No, D, L,
Oh,
and
you're
F.
talking
I'm
consonants,
saying
right.
3
Syllables.
awesome consonants. I'm not saying syllables, you fucking piece of shit. Consonants.
D, L, and F are not awesome.
They're wonderful consonants. Go fuck yourself. F is probably the best consonant we have.
No.
Oh, yes.
F is too soft.
No,
A
F
hard
is wonderful.
consonant is way better.
F, I mean, at least is in fuck.
Nah,
The first one.
still kind of sucks.
What's your favorite letter?
My favorite letter would be M.
Of course it would be. Motherfucker. I swear to fucking fake Christ.
You know, it's 13 letters in,
Oh.
which is my favorite number. All the dots start connecting.
They are now.
My life is a magical fairy tale. Which leads
All
me to
solved
believe,
by math.
which leads me to believe that this life is but a simulation, and you're just a part of my simulation. How does that make you feel?
How do you not know that you're just a part of my simulation?
Because I'm the main character.
I'm the main character.
You're
We're
not.
both in separate movies. We're just
Nope.
guest rolling.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
You're a part of my simulation.
Layla's a part of your simulation right now.
Face
I
pizza
wanted
card.
to know if you had any weird fetishes.
Yes.
And I wanted to know what they were. Any podcast-worthy fetishes?
Fetishes and things that aren't normal, or I don't.
Well, yeah, something you're into.
Like, I'm not into feet or
I don't know, what are you into?
high heels or anything like that.
Brie Olson. That's a
Yeah.
good one to
I
have.
mean,
That's the only one that you have. See, I thought you would have more.
like what? Like,
I don't know. I just thought that you would be more.
what about you? You got some weird fetishes?
No. I'll take anything.
All right, Pam.
Racist.
So you asked me about my fetish and you didn't have one. Because you're an asshole.
I just wanted to see if you had one. I just assumed you would have one.
Well, you were
Like
already
that you were
privy.
like-
to my
But I didn't recognize it as a fetish because I've known you for goddamn half my life. That's just been you.
It's sort of not normal, so it's totally a fetish.
I don't know, maybe I thought it was normal because I'm not really shocked by you. But I think our viewers/listeners might be.
They will be way shocked.
Maybe not. If they're like devotees, like they may not be shocked by
They
your
will be.
fetish.
What else you got?
So I'm sitting here packing my German rigged pipe.
German rigged. Okay.
And I'm thinking about me losing my stem to my pipe as a sign from fake Christ
Real
that
Christ.
I should go to an e-pipe or an e-cigarette. Even though I hate... Oh,
You're thinking
that's a
about
word I hate.
using a vape.
Cigarette. Yes. I'm thinking of switching to vape. I did do it successfully for 6 months one time. But then I burned the carburetor or whatever on the e-smoke. And then I went back to normal smoke. What do you think about them? Are you interested? Have you tried one?
No, e-cigs are lame as shit. But vapes are totally cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get into. I did it once and it was successful.
You had the whole
Semi.
setup and everything.
Yeah, I bought an e-hookah is what they're trying to call it.
That's kind of way lame.
And it was nice until I killed it and then didn't have the money to replace it. It's like $60 or more initially for, I'd say that's about average for the cost. And I only spend like $10 a week on tobacco. So it's kind of hard to tell if I want to do that or not. But I really feel like I need to because I'm tired of not being able to breathe.
Well, yeah. Well, the vaporizers are definitely better for you.
Yeah.
We're talking, what is it, like 4 chemicals versus 4,000?
Like, right.
Or 1,000.
Is it 1,000? I was thinking
It's
it was
a
like
lot.
below 100.
I don't think it's below 100, but with the vaporizers, it's like 4. There's the water, the alcohol, the nicotine, and the flavoring.
See, I pretty much need the nicotine. I am addicted to nicotine. I do admit that. And going off of it cold turkey has been detrimental to the
I wonder
people
what
around
makes
me.
me so different than everyone else.
Because you're fucking crazy.
I literally only smoke on, like, Wednesdays when I'm at lodge. Or, in social situations when I'm drinking. The rest of the time, I never smoke. And I never crave it. I never need to smoke. I never want to smoke. I don't even want to smoke right now. I'm just doing it because it's something
That's
I
what
fucking
we're
do.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally get it.
So, I don't know. I think I don't particularly want to put that out there because I think then maybe the scientists will come for me and try to dissect my brain and figure out what's different about me to help other people.
Hopefully
quit
there's
smoking.
no scientist out there that really wants to dissect your fucking brain.
Some would say all of them do because I'm
Some
so
would say none.
fucking brilliant.
Can you even spell brilliant?
Yeah, BRILLIANT.
I know that you know how to spell brilliant.
I'm really good at fucking spelling. I'm really good at a lot of fucking things. Especially swearing. I'm really fucking good at swearing.
Soup's good at it.
I'm a big fan of swearing. Some people really don't like it, but it's just words. It's just like Redskins or Chiefs or Indians or whatever. It's all words. They only have the power that you assign to them.
I agree.
They're just words.
It's just different emphasis on. I mean, I have fuck especially means
I could say
something
fuck.
different every time I say it. Like it's got a different emphasis. It's all about context.
I could say fuck, but it's a nonsense word. So
Fuck.
if
Fuck.
why can't I say fuck on television, but I could say fudge when clearly everyone knows what I'm saying.
Well, you can say bleep damn on television, which is ridiculous to me. Like, what the fuck?
What if I said devil damn it? And why isn't that as bad as god damn it?
Well, I don't know why the God part is. I don't know why anything is.
I don't know why the
censored
God
before
part
the
gets
damn it.
bleeped.
Right? Like that seems like
That's
the part that
always
you
been a
want to
fucking
have.
mystery.
Yeah,
Like you
always.
would let God be said and bleep damn it.
We
But
should
damn,
call
it's
the
okay.
FCC right now and ask them.
But not God damn it. God damn it. When I say God damn it, I fucking mean it.
It only becomes a curse word when it's God damn it.
When I'm saying God damn it, I'm asking God to damn it. I'm saying God damn it.
If fucking crazy Christians tell me
People that
I'm
say
saying
niche,
God too
God
much.
damn it. God, my Lord and Savior. Damn those people that say niche instead of niche. Damn them to hell.
No, anytime someone gets mad at me for saying God or Jesus or Christ or whatever I say, I always tell them that I'm praying, and they have no right to tell me how to pray. So, they don't know. I could be praying.
When people sneeze, I've taken to saying damn you instead of bless you.
Oh, man, I really like that.
You should do it.
I think I might.
And listeners/viewers, you should do it too.
Please.
Because either say
get that off the
Gesundheit,
ground.
which is fucking retarded, or
What?
say
Oh, Gesundheit. I thought you
damn
said
you.
Jism-tight, and I was like, oh, I'm into that.
Jism is tight.
Jism-tight, actually.
Do you realize that we're too old to say tight as, like...
I don't think that we were ever at least cool enough, even when we were the appropriate age.
Like, if I were to say,
I don't
that's
think
tight, yo.
we should have never
Too old
said
for
that,
that now.
though. We are not the people that could say tight and get away with it.
And we might be those people.
No, we were never, will never be, and definitely currently aren't. So...
The amount that I'm going to have to cut from this is going to be a two-part.
I think this is a decent episode. I think this has been...
I got no more bullet points except for speaking in tongues, which...
Did we even finish our... What? Hold on. Let me let another dog out. Because I need to hear some speaking in tongues bullshit. You don't do that, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Fucking thank Christ.
We don't do that.
Thank God. I would seriously... I mean, I might have to, like, resign myself from the podcast if you had mentioned you speaking in tongues.
Thanks for listening to part 2 of, Some Would Say.
I'm Genital.
I'm Psychedelic M. Have a life, bitch.
Bitches with dicks. Just give me a big throbbing veiny cock and some big old titties and a sexy anime bitch. I imagined big veiny cocks with vaginas and
Yeah.
tig old bitties.
Yeah.